heat is already rising before the highly anticipated Christmas Day matchup between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Golden State Warriors, a clash that promises to shake up the Pacific Division. While neither team is currently playing at their best, both the Lakers and the Warriors have championship aspirations, led by veteran stars who know what it takes to win at the highest level. Recently, Golden State took the first step towards strengthening their team by acquiring veteran guard Dennis Schröder from the Brooklyn Nets. Despite a quiet start with the Warriors, hitting only 8 of his 29 field goal attempts so far, Schröder brings the experience and versatility the team hopes will translate into results during crucial moments of the season. This trade hasn't gone unnoticed, especially by Los Angeles Lakers star Anthony Davis. Ahead of Wednesday's game against the Warriors, Davis commented on Schröder's arrival with the opposing team. "We always have battles with them," Davis told reporters. "We've faced them in the playoffs a few times. They added Dennis to their team. That's a good pickup for them. It's going to be fun to go to the Bay and try to win on Christmas Day. But does this addition truly make the Warriors a bigger threat to the Lakers?" Schröder, who has already played for the Lakers during the 2021 and 2023 seasons, has struggled in his new role, particularly with his long-range shooting. Since joining, he's made just one of 11 three-point attempts. However, his defensive ability and court vision continue to be valuable assets that could turn tight games in their favor. So far, the Warriors have won just one of the 3 games since Schröder's arrival, defeating the Minnesota Timberwolves but losing to the Memphis Grizzlies and the Indiana Pacers. This raises the question, are the Warriors tapping into the full potential of this new acquisition? Meanwhile, the Christmas Day showdown has a story of its own. The Lakers and Warriors have a fierce rivalry that grows stronger each season. Davis made it clear that he and his team are ready for the challenge. "It's always a special game facing them. We want to show we're up to the task. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you think Dennis Schröder could be the missing piece for the Warriors to find consistency this season? Or do you believe his struggles so far are a red flag?" The news that Miami Heat star Jimmy Butler wants a fresh start ahead of the NBA trade deadline on February 6th has shaken up the league this Wednesday. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, the 6-time All-Star is ready to pursue a team with legitimate championship chances, and the Golden State Warriors are one of the franchises he is considering as a destination. In addition to the Warriors, Butler would be open to being traded to the Phoenix Suns, Dallas Mavericks, or Houston Rockets. While the Miami Heat has not yet received a formal trade request, sources say the team is willing to listen to offers. This raises an intriguing question. Should the Warriors invest to bring Butler in and strengthen their roster in pursuit of another championship? Currently, the Heat holds a 6th spot in the Eastern Conference with a 14-13 record, putting the team in an uncertain position. While they received calls from multiple teams interested in Butler over the past few weeks, Miami has not shown urgency in moving forward with talks, according to Charania. However, among the interested teams, the Warriors are the only one that could potentially initiate substantive trade talks, as reported earlier by Mark Stein and Jake Fisher. Other potential destinations for Butler face significant obstacles. For example, the Phoenix Suns would have to include Bradley Beal in a deal, something unlikely after the Heat turned down adding Beal during the 2023 offseason. Meanwhile, Houston and Dallas have not yet shown tangible interest in acquiring the player. However, there's one factor that makes this move even more intriguing. Butler intends to decline his player option for the 2025-26 season, making him a free agent in July. With averages of 18.5 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 4.9 assists per game this season, Butler remains a valuable asset for any team aiming to compete at a high level. If the Warriors decide to pursue Butler, it could drastically change the team's dynamic, which has struggled to stay among the top teams in the West. His ability to contribute both offensively and defensively could perfectly complement stars like Stephen Curry and Draymond Green. And you, Warriors fans, do you think Jimmy Butler would be the missing piece to bring the team another title? Or do you think Golden State should preserve its current core and avoid major changes? Let us know your thoughts in the comments and share your vision for the team's future with a possible Butler addition. Behind the scenes in the NBA, the Golden State Warriors are increasingly active in the trade market, looking to strengthen a team that needs more offensive power to compete at the highest level. While the addition of Dennis Schröder was a step in the right direction, many believe that he alone won't be enough to make the Warriors a true title contender. As part of their search for a more robust solution, the Warriors have recently shown interest in Nikola Vučević, a 34-year-old all-star center from the Chicago Bulls. According to Evan Sidery of Forbes, the Warriors recently checked the possibility of trading for Vučević, an addition that could offer Golden State the kind of offensive presence and rebounding they need to balance their attack. Vučević has been one of the most consistent double-double machines in the NBA, and his ability to score and rebound efficiently continues to impress, even after 14 years in the league. This season, he is averaging 20.7 points and 9.8 rebounds per game, with an impressive 63.8% shooting from the field, 45.2% from three-point range, and 85.3% from the free throw line. Despite his strong offensive performance, there are limitations to Vučević's game. The main concern is his lack of defensive presence in the paint. Even in his younger years, he was never a strong rim protector. And with the fast pace of modern NBA play, his athleticism could become a vulnerable point, especially in more demanding playoff matchups. However, for the Warriors, who are currently more focused on securing a playoff spot, adding Vučević could be exactly what the team needs to stay competitive this season. Another hurdle for a potential trade for Vučević would be the Warriors' salary cap, which was adjusted by Klay Thompson's sign-and trade during the last offseason. However, Vučević's 3-year, $60 million contract with a $20 million salary this season makes the trade financially viable. To make this work, the Warriors could include veterans like Kyle Anderson and Gary Payton II, along with draft picks and other players like Lindy Waters to balance the finances. However, if the Warriors want to keep their promising young core, such as Jonathan Kuminga and Brandon Podziemski, this trade could become more difficult unless the Bulls bring significant draft capital to the table. This move raises an important question. Would adding Vučević provide the necessary impact for the Warriors? With his experience and offensive efficiency, he could be the ideal partner for Stephen Curry and company. But is a team willing to make the necessary changes, including parting with promising future pieces? We'd love to hear your opinion. Do you think Nikola Vučević would be the piece the Warriors need to compete for the title again? Or do you think the team should focus on their young talents? Now, we want to know what you think about all these moves for the Golden State Warriors. Could Dennis Schröder be the missing piece for the Warriors to find consistency this season? Or do you think his struggles so far are a warning sign? And what about Jimmy Butler? Would he be the missing piece for the Warriors to win another championship? And Nikola Vučević, could he be the solution to boost the team's offensive power and secure a playoff spot? These moves are shaking up the NBA, and the Warriors are at the center of it all. Leave your thoughts in the comments about each of these situations. Who you think should be the next big addition to the team, and what you think about the options being discussed so far. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any Golden State updates. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. See you in the next video.